back
from
of the
right
microphone.
here. Speak to the back of the room.
Speak to the back of the room.
Follow
of the
your
microphone.
hand. Speak to the back.
Follow.
You're procrastinating.
I'm not procrastinating. The thing is, we already started, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Sam and Cat podcast. I'm Sam, and this is Cat.
Let's go. All right.
That was good.
We're going to start with
That was great.
everything that went into this. Actually, I don't know if they can see it, but we're handcuffed.
Handcuffed. Can't leave.
No, until we finish this, until we hit our 45-minute quota.
45 minutes. Let's see. We have 37 seconds so far. Let's
Okay,
start a
we're
timer.
almost there.
Let's start a timer.
Well, that's a timer. But,
Good time.
like I said before, all you got to do is write it down, and then you're halfway done.
And we already had
We spoke
a lot
it.
of that process.
Yes.
A lot of that went into it.
So, the reason that we're handcuffed is we felt like we needed a gimmick.
Oh, and this was the gimmick.
Well, we have a bunch of
You
gimmicks.
never told me that.
Yeah, I just said let's get handcuffed, and he said okay. So, another gimmick we have is bubbles.
Bubbles, handcuffs, things of that nature.
So, parental supervision is suggested. We also have, we were trying to go for, alright, here was the thought process. I was thinking, well, you said pilot episode, and I was like, alright, pilot, flight, pilot cap, let's do airplane themed episode. So we were looking for hats, and all they had was construction themed stuff.
We couldn't find any pilot things. We were able to find this background.
Yes.
You can see it says
It
Party
says
Zone.
Party Zone ahead.
Hard at play.
So then we went to another store to look for some kind of gimmicky outfit. And they didn't really have anything that fit, but we found these sick hats. So I guess we're kind of going in all different directions here. We have like 5 gimmicks going on. We got some stuff hanging from the ceiling, which I don't know if you can see. We also got some balloons. And another secret gimmick that we'll save for later.
Which one is that?
This one. But I'm not going to show them yet.
It's a surprise.
It's not working?
It's not working?
Imagine
Oh,
just going
shit.
to the mic and
It's not working.
here.
I think I closed out of it.
Oh.
Let me... Do we have to restart all of that?
No, no way. Alright, I'm just gonna keep talking while this is going, just in case. But, part of...
Oh, wait, I forgot the sound effect. So wait, let's start it from here. Let's start
Bro,
from
but
here.
that intro was so good! No, we're gonna leave this in. Whatever. So, when we were checking out of Five Below,
Dang.
all we had was bubbles and handcuffs, right?
There were a few other things we thought we were gonna get.
Like those
We didn't get
$25
them.
blind boxes.
We were not gonna get those.
I wanted to.
It was out of the budget.
Well, but then we got up to the register and you're like, oh, you want a candy? Go grab a candy.
Well, you didn't want a candy.
You're pimping
You
me
didn't
out.
want
I
a
don't know what was
candy.
going
You
on.
didn't
Like,
want a
just go get
candy,
yourself
so-
something nice. But we already have handcuffs and bubbles, so I was like, what else do I really need? Alright. Do you have anything to add to that?
Well,
Obsession.
well, I wasn't done.
Okay,
I
you didn't
wasn't-
say
I
anything.
wasn't done yet, so
We're new to this.
we're not new to this. We're true to this.
There it is.
But actually,
Oh, I wonder what this sounds like in the mic.
what went into it was a whole lot of surprises. We'll say that.
Tell them about that part.
So, told Kat one day, Kat, I have a surprise for you. When you get back, I'll have to show you what it is. Weeks go by, she's telling me, Sam, what's the surprise? I really want to know what the surprise is. She keeps telling me and calling me and
Okay,
texting me.
I wasn't that
Sam,
desperate.
what is the surprise?
I asked you like twice.
And she wanted to know what the surprise was, and I wouldn't tell her
Yeah.
until today she found out what it was. Actually,
Well, because
that was yesterday.
you told me yesterday, because
Yesterday.
I do really enjoy surprises when I don't know that they're coming. Because then it's like you just pop out of nowhere, like surprise birthday party. That's so fun, because I had no idea this was going to happen. I'm not anticipating anything. But if I know, like, you say, I have a surprise, I'm not going to tell you what it is. That's like someone saying, like, ooh, like, I have drama, but I can't tell you what it's about. Like that, now I'm wondering. I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm racking my brain, and I got no idea what's going on. So, yeah, last night he called me, said, all right, tomorrow's the day. We're starting our podcast.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
We're starting our podcast. I thought he was kidding. But here we are in our.
Did you actually think I was kidding? You didn't believe?
Well, I like didn't think that this much was gonna go into it. But
I'm very committed.
I'm sitting here in a pirate's hat, so.
Committed.
Apparently.
Committed.
Commitment. Let's talk about that movie Obsession. Speaking of commitment, you like that segue?
That was a lot of commit. There we go. There we go. Speaking of commitment, the movie Obsession. I saw it. She saw it.
Yeah.
Both on a pirated website. Hey. No. Wrong one. This one. No. Nope.
I think it's 6.
6?
No, it was 5. Okay, we both saw it on a pirated website. I didn't make an eye patch. I wanted to. Doesn't matter anymore. We saw it on the same website, I think.
It was pretty shitty.
Awful.
The first website I went to, actually, what was going on was they had another movie intertwined with that movie.
Seriously?
Yeah, so every few seconds, it would just switch over to the other movie, play a completely different audio, and that was pretty annoying. I had to switch to the one you were using.
Yeah, the one that I had, there's like a big watermark across the whole screen, and then like 2 little ones in the corners.
Yes.
You can see the audience
Yes.
in the bottom. Everyone's laughing the whole time. And like, it was just not great. It sounded like it was filmed on probably this. No shit. But it wasn't great.
It wasn't the best quality, but it was better than the first stream I watched.
You know, my Letterboxd review probably would have involved more stars if I saw it in a theater.
Oh, let's talk about your Letterboxd review.
We can do that.
What did you write for that? For mine,
Did you not read it?
I personally wrote. I did not get a chance to read yours, but for mine, I wrote that Sally. She was. Sarah was the real. She deserved what happened.
Were you about to say she was the real villain?
No, that was from a different movie I watched. That was actually Forrest Gump. I said
Jenny?
I said Jenny was the real villain in Forrest Gump.
I thought the real villain in
mixed
that
it up
movie
with
was
Sarah.
AIDS.
AIDS? There was an AIDS epidemic.
Alright.
It was pretty bad.
I'm not gonna read this because I kind of
read.
I go crazy on Letterboxd.
Go through the whole thing.
This movie was fine. Bear got his in the end, so I guess it's all okay. Very reminiscent of Frankenstein and his monster, and the ending felt Romeo and Juliet-like, so that was cool. Don't. Also, great needle drop for the end credits. Not bad for sure, but I would say overhyped. Let's skip to the interesting part. People on social media have been acting like the craziest part of this movie was how quickly Bear lost interest in Nikki once he made his wish, but that is what I thought was the most realistic part of the movie. Guys like Bear love to encourage the chase and they love to pine after a girl, but then once they actually get her attention, it's like, I don't care anymore. Like, I got you. Like, why would I stick around? You know what I mean? So, like, once he had her with this wish, he kind of got freaked out. And obviously, like, this is a drastic example because in the movie it's, like, some kind of demonic voodoo going on. But, like, in real life, that totally happens all the time. Guys will pine after a girl and try so hard to get her attention, and then once they have it, they won't try to maintain it at all. And that's what I thought. Also, I thought Indy Navarrete, I think is her name. She plays Nikki.
She did great. She is beautiful.
Yeah, that, but also incredible actress. I think she's gonna have a career in horror. The sex scene between them, where she just has like a blank face, so uncomfortable. Which is like, I mean, that's like all you can ask from a movie is to make you uncomfortable, like to make you really feel things like that. That's, they did a good job. And that's kind of what I had to say. What are your thoughts? You just thought that a woman deserved to get her face smashed in with a brick.
Sarah deserved what she got. That's what I wrote. That was what I gave. That was what I took away. But going back to your point on guys like Bear, in my opinion, Bear, I don't think he was that type of person to stop chasing after Nikki. Because when he went to call the hotline, he didn't want to remove his wish. He wanted to change his wish.
That's so fucked.
So he was still obsessed.
He didn't even want to talk to her. He heard her scream and hang up the phone. And then once he had Nikki, the whole reason he was in the car with Sarah, he was trying to cheat on her. He was not being loyal. He was not being
That's why I'm saying 3 a.m. Sarah deserved what she got.
Okay, but we're not talking about Sarah. We're talking about Bear, who was in a relationship with Nikki. He went to go cheat on his girlfriend. Thoughts? You think Sarah deserved what she got. What about Bear?
Bear deserved what he got too.
There you
The
go.
movie, all's well that ends well.
What I've noticed about your Letterboxd reviews is you're very focused on getting out a quick little witty one-liner, and you're not
That's
too
what it's
focused
all
on
about.
like.
I mean, I could go in depth in a lot of these movies, but what really sticks is what you say about it. What's the one line?
Yeah, but
The key takeaway. from
I
that
don't think
film.
this one line was so great.
Yeah, maybe you can't explain a movie like this in one line. Maybe you absolutely can. If you were to explain this in one line, how would you explain this movie?
Well, I'd have to think about that. When I when I like I really enjoy writing my long-winded Letterboxd reviews, but when I actually just write like, you know, like a funny little quip or whatever, I like spend the movie thinking about like what is my funny thing on Letterboxd
That's a
gonna be?
problem. That's a
No,
problem.
it's not.
Yeah, no, because I'll like watch a movie like, oh, what funny thing am I gonna say?
Well,
about
that's
this?
like why yours aren't funny.
Only sometimes. Only sometimes.
Okay,
do
for
go to a
Castaway, you wrote
What did I
that
write?
unemployed friend.
Nah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that was pretty funny.
Well, of course you think it's
But
funny.
I
It's your
also
review.
took a long break between my reviews.
Yeah, you've been kind of
I-
inactive on
Yeah,
there.
but I got
I-
back into it, so.
I actually recently did a Final Destination movie marathon.
You watched every single one.
Every single one.
Okay.
Because, and I know I posted something about this, but when I was like 6 years old, when I was 6 years old, I scarred myself for life because I like walked into the living room one day before my mom was awake and turned on the TV and like Final Destination 5 was playing, the one with the bridge and whatever, and they're all falling off the bridge and they're all dying these horrible deaths. And I'm a child. I scarred myself, and I am gonna confess this now live on the air. Only like 2 people know this about me. I gave myself a lifelong fear of bridges.
Bridges.
Bridges. Like anytime we go over the GW or like anything to go into the city, I literally am gripping the seat like this.
The concept of going on bridges.
Yeah. Because of what I saw in that movie.
What about seeing a bridge? Does that
I
bring
mean,
you fear?
it's kind of just like, oh, like I wouldn't want to be on that bridge.
Okay, I understand.
But whatever. So a few weeks ago, I realized I was like, all right, I'm pushing 20 now. This is getting kind of embarrassing. Like I'm afraid of bridges. So I sat myself down and I made myself watch Final Destination 5, the one with the bridge.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna like face my fear head on and overcome it. It made it so much worse. It was so much gorier than I remember. Like, I never want to ever be on a bridge again. But then I had watched the 5th one, and I had never seen any of the other ones. So I did a whole movie marathon, and I watched all of them. And now I have, like, 20 new fears. But the franchise was really good. So that's what I have to say about that.
So are you going to confront all of those 20 new fears, or you're
How
just
would
going to
I
let
do
them
that?
be? One by one. Check it off the list.
Like, how would I confront a fear of bridges? I mean, I drive over them still. I just hate it.
So that's bravery. Confronting your fear when you're afraid of it.
There's another really bad kill.
Oh, one more.
A car crash.
I didn't even know. I thought there was a clapping over here. I guess not.
What about the Bathrooms movie?
I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
Neither have I.
I'm going to see it tomorrow. Hopefully. That's the hope.
God
Of mine.
willing. I have heard from people online that it's not that good. But, you know, you have your own taste.
Gotta figure it out on our own.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh. Would you ever go gay?
Would I ever go gay?
Yeah.
For what reason?
An attractive man?
Okay, but you can see a guy that's attractive and respect their attractiveness.
Yeah, but
That
I'm not
doesn't
saying
mean
that.
you
I'm
want to fuck
saying,
them in the butt.
well, I'm saying,
Or
would
get
you,
fucked in the
would you
butt.
ever do that?
Get fucked in the butt?
Or anything along those lines.
Anything along those lines.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
how about this? Here's like a step down from that, but slightly like dipping your toe in the
I
water.
don't think I'm not looking forward to that. No.
Letting a female partner put like a finger in your butt.
I don't know. Is it their birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know. It really depends. Depends on the relationship. Is she paying for the dinners?
So, like, is she the man in the relationship?
Is she paying for the dinners?
I think you want a boyfriend.
You can think that. But is she paying for the dinners?
Why is that relevant?
Because if she was paying for the dinners,
Okay,
then
if she was paying for the
respectfully,
dinners,
can
then
stick
you would
your
let
finger
her
in my
put.
butt.
Okay, what about a butt plug?
No,
What's the difference?
that's inorganic. That's no way.
All right,
No
fine.
way.
Would you ever do porn?
For who?
The internet?
What? Can we talk about normal things?
You didn't. Oh, here go my mom. You told me to come up with a list of talking points. This is what I
Okay,
came up
but
with.
this is butt stuff and gay stuff.
Porn can be straight.
Funny story about that. Funny story about that, actually.
The time you went gay.
We were watching a show. Well, I was not watching the show. We actually did not get into the show.
What, Heated Rivalry? Let's talk
The
about
show
that.
called Heated Rivalry.
Ooh, I got posters of Bam. One right there. One right there.
I don't know those characters, but put that show on. I did not want to watch it.
You were here.
No,
Or that was a different
you were
time.
at my house.
Oh.
I did not want to watch that. She put it on because I was incapacitated. I was out of, what does that word mean? Incapacitated.
Like, you're down
was
for the count. Like,
unavailable.
you can't move your body.
I was
on your phone.
unavailable at the moment.
Is this the day you broke your TV? This is the day you broke your TV. Sorry,
That's
was
the
that
end
the
of the story.
punchline? I'm
That's
so
the end
sorry.
of the story. Can you play the car crash? I can't reach it right now.
I'm sorry, I stole your punchline. Tell it from
But
the top.
anyways, I threw my remote at the water bottle. I wanted to get it out of the way.
So he could see the gay sex better.
We didn't get up to that part. We were, what, a minute in? And then I threw my TV remote at the TV. The TV's broken.
That's what happens when you throw stuff at a
That's
TV.
what happens when you throw stuff at a TV. Lesson learned.
And then you got a new one for how much?
$60. Facebook Marketplace. Looks pretty solid TV.
Does it look like
Gets the job done.
Does it look like it was worth $60?
No, it's a fine TV.
Is it a smart TV?
No, but I didn't need a smart TV regardless.
Mm.
My old TV wasn't smart anyways. So, what I have's just fine, the way it is. I'm satisfied. 2 thumbs up.
All you really need is to be satisfied. You don't need anything extra.
Don't need anything else.
Yeah.
The bare minimum is all you need sometimes. Well, maybe not that, but meeting expectations is okay.
All I need is handcuffs and bubbles.
And we have that.
All right, speaking of Heated Rivalry, you know they made like a straight version? You probably like that.
Is it still playing hockey?
I believe so, yeah.
What is this
I
called?
haven't
I have to find this out.
off campus. I haven't watched it because I don't really care about this straight couple. I care more about the gay couple. But everyone keeps my mom keeps telling me to watch it, and I'm just very not interested. And then I find out they sing in the show. I don't want to watch that. That feels like Riverdale. And the whole thing, did you look it up?
I just looked it up.
Is hockey?
That's what I was like. Yeah, the dude was a hockey player, and then I didn't
And
see
you
what
like
the other
hockey,
girl was.
which
I
is
think the
why-
girl was a figure skater. I think
I
that's
thought
what
she was like a trainer.
something.
I don't know.
Something to do with
But
ice.
you like hockey, so this is why I think you would like Heated Rivalry. Because they're playing hockey. And I feel like that's just the most masculine it can get. It's 2 dudes being drunk playing sports. No?
Our streets are parallel, my friend.
I don't
Good
know what that
analogy.
means.
Good analogy. That was.
If you
That's
had to
pretty
get
good.
one body enhancement plastic surgery, what would you get? And you had to live with it for the rest of your life.
Do I have to get one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I don't.
Well, no, that's the
Need one?
question. If you had to.
Probably. Everyone could use a little extra height.
So you'd
That's
get
what I
that
would
femur
get.
lengthening surgery?
The
You-
butt, femur, isn't the femur the butt?
No, that's your glutes.
Glutes.
Femur
No,
is
the
like
bone.
this
the femur.
one.
That's not the femur.
Or this one?
That's not the femur.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones on the
No,
leg.
that's not the femur.
It definitely is. And you
That's
fly to
not the
Turkey and then you
femur.
come back like
That's
3 inches
not the
taller.
Femur. Nope, nope, nope. This is the femur. The femur bone.
What did I just say?
Okay, this is this.
I just said that!
Not the calves. Not the calves.
Okay, which is this one? The tibia?
Might be. How do you know your leg bones so well?
Been around the block. You're getting familiar with the buttons.
I'm learning them.
Why is two
I
not
guess
working?
2 doesn't work.
Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna give you some options. If you had to get either lip filler,
This is all girly stuff. I don't.
that's the
I
point.
don't really
That's why
know
it's
this
like
girly
a hard
stuff.
question. It's like, gosh, you would be like the worst person to play Would You Rather with. You'd be like, I just wouldn't
I'm
do
a
it.
man. You don't even know.
I just wouldn't do
I
it.
make good would you rather.
I'd be like, would you rather get a bad haircut or would you rather do this? And you'd be like, oh, haircut, and I just wear a wig. Like, that's not how the game works.
Okay, that's not. I'm not like that though. I usually. Pick.
Okay, would
But
you
I
rather?
ask questions to
Okay,
go based off
do
of
it.
your first questions. I make a would you rather.
Yeah. Would you rather get an awful haircut and like it doesn't grow out like normal, like in a month it's better. Like you have to live with that for like a year.
Okay.
Or breast implants for a week.
Breast implants for a week. It's just a week. I could do a week.
But you have to go out in public. You can't just hide out in your house.
Like how big? Like C cups? Like this much?
That's not a C cup.
What is
That's
this?
like a Z cup.
I don't know what that means. It's funny.
This is a C cup.
Okay.
So yeah,
this
like
is a D cup?
no.
Z cup? That's funny.
Okay, like C cup.
Sure.
For a week and you'd go out in public like that?
What am I to be ashamed of?
What about a month?
A month?
Versus a year of bad hair.
I could do a year of bad hair.
Over a
I
month
mean,
with
either of
tits.
these aren't too bad. I could do either of these.
Alright, your turn.
Sign me up for it. Would you rather be a beaver or a goose?
Goose. And fly.
But their poops are abundant.
But that's
Very
not like
abundant
a me
poops.
problem. I feel like I'm just pooping everywhere else. That's everyone else's problem.
That's very disrespectful. To other people.
I mean, I feel like geese aren't really worried about that. How conscious really are geese?
Well, have you heard the phrase bird brains?
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess they must be pretty stupid.
I guess so. Same with goldfish.
No, goldfish just have short memories. Goldfish memory. Segway finance. Pipeline. Lacrosse. Those that know.
Your nose is totally swollen.
So maybe a nose job for that earlier question.
No, I like your nose. Do a would you rather.
I did a would you rather.
Do a better one.
Let me think back to other would you rathers I've created.
Would you rather
Would you rather be a fish with the chance to evolve along the fish hierarchy based on how well you were behaving as that fish? Like, if you were a successful fish, you would go up the food chain to like minnow, to like to a bass or a tuna,
a
and then
bass?
to a shark or a whale, like
Or?
along that line, or just be a normal human.
Probably a human.
Really? You don't want that experience?
Fish is too risky.
Okay, but if you die, you just be a human. Like, would you want that experience?
Like
or
if I
not
died,
have
I
that
just go back to
experience?
my life right now.
But you would feel the pain of death.
No,
Really?
I don't want that.
I would take that experience.
What are your thoughts on AI?
You know, that's funny. I was talking about this the other day with my friend at the dog park. Jeez, Louise. That's not silly string.
No, it's
That's
goofy
not-
string.
That's not even string.
I
That
mean,
was full of spray. Spray again.
I'm so
Spray
sorry.
again.
Look at the wall.
Oh, Goop. That's what that is. Looks like boogers. Help me.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there you go.
I'm so sorry.
Keep pouring it.
I don't know. Oh shit.
But my thoughts on AI, I think
Is that enough? Yeah,
that
just
it's
leave
not
that there.
gonna be as big as a thing as people are making it out to be.
Really?
I think it's gonna stick, but
this-
we'll continue our lives. We'll continue living normally. Is that a good take? What do you think about
I
my take?
disagree.
I think my personal opinion is a great personal opinion.
Well, that's why it's your personal opinion. Got it to work. I think that it's already advanced so much at such a ridiculous rate. It's like genuinely scary. AI is part of the reason why I want to switch my major and career path away from education. Like when we were in high school, kids already just don't even care at all about what they're doing. It's so easy. You just take a picture and like you can sit there on your phone and it'll tell you the whole answers to everything. In 10 years from now, when I'm done with all my schooling, done with TAing, and I'm actually a teacher, I cannot imagine what AI is going to be like. If it's already that advanced right now and kids already don't care at all, I just feel like that's going to be so ridiculous. Like, even with these phone bans, like, when you give them at-home assignments, like, who's really going to do that? And I'm not saying I'm, like, a perfect person. Obviously, if I have, like, a really hard assignment, I'll AI it. But, like, that's the point. Everyone does. You can't really ensure that people aren't going to. There's not really a workaround. And it's working its way into every career path, not just education. I actually wrote a whole paper on this. It's kind of crazy and, like, way more intense than people realize. Like, it started with, like, blue-collar factory jobs, like, on the conveyor belt. Like, those were replaced with machines, wiped out a whole market of jobs. Now, they're shifting to, like, online therapists, and it's just AI chatbots. Like, you go in to this app or whatever, and you talk to an AI about all your problems, and it's ridiculous. Like, it's not a real person. It's not a healthy coping mechanism at all. And it's really scary that it's, like, that's something that we're able to do now. I don't know. I mean, I think that there's definitely a difference between taking a picture and answering your homework versus, like, working through all of your life problems with a fake person. But I think just, you can't really eliminate one aspect of AI. You kind of just have to get rid of all of it, which is why I'm generally against it.
So, overall, your stance on AI is...
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Got it. So, but with those jobs that are being taken away by AI, the machines are taking the humans' jobs on factory lines.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's not a benefit to the humans? Because overall, humans have more time to do as they please, to do their...
People need money.
Complete their passions.
Passions are irrelevant. Like, it would be nice to do what you love, but that's not realistic anymore. You gotta do what is available and accessible, and most accessible jobs, like the easiest to get without a degree as well, were factory line jobs. Like, that's where you went if you didn't have an education. Immigrants who have no prior experience, like, that's where you would go. And now there's just, I mean, there still is people who work in factories, but it wiped out so many jobs. And now it's coming for other white-collar jobs, which I think is maybe going to get people to start caring about it, because it's higher up in society, like, it's affecting more people. But I don't know. There's, like, this app, I don't remember what it's called, but it basically, like, you might have seen, actually, the commercial, because it got, like, pretty viral. Like, you upload a 3-minute video of someone, and it creates this whole AI persona of them in the app, and you can talk to them for years. And the commercial was showing a mom uploaded her mom, and then the mom, like, the older mom died, and the younger mom had a baby.
It's like some transhumanism
It's
shit.
like, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You're spot on. That was a great word. And she raised her baby, like, talking to this AI version of his grandmother, who he never knew.
This is a true story?
It's the ad for the app. And he's shown in his late 30s still using the app to talk to the grandmother. And he's like mourning her. He's talking to her like, oh, I wish you could be here to see that. Like, a woman he never met, he never knew. And it's only dragging out grief and the whole mourning process and emotional processing and all that kind of stuff. It's not healthy, and it is really stunting people, I think, in that kind of way. And it's scary to see. But I feel like I'm going on a tangent, and you're not really saying anything.
Well, I didn't want to butt in because you were saying a lot of great points. I do agree with a lot of what you said, but in a sense, do you think humans are going to be able to adapt and overcome? Is this just how we're going to live from now on? Or do you think that it will be not a part of our lives?
I think some aspects of humanity are going to be able to adapt. Like, when we were in high school, my English teacher, she was already trying to, like, get the jump on AI and, like, be like, oh, yeah, like, you can use it, and we're going to use it in class to make it seem more normal and, like, try and ensure that we wouldn't go home and use it on our own. But that's just not how that works. Like, you can try to normalize it all you want, but it's still so malicious in so many ways. Like, with the whole deepfake thing, like, I don't even want to go off on a whole nother rant about that, because that's a whole nother problem. But, like, what was I even saying? Right, one of my professors in college is trying to normalize the use of AI by saying that we can use AI to write our papers as long as we cite it at the bottom, which is crazy. Like,
so
is that
you have to cite the
chatbot.
The chatbot that
yeah.
you used.
And that's so insane to me.
So, like, at the bottom, you'll cite ChatGPT?
ChatGPT, yeah. Is that not crazy?
So you're free to use it as long as you cite it?
Yeah.
So how do the grades work?
They grade what's written.
They probably grade with ChatGPT,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's already taken root in so many facets of society. There's kind of no turning back now. And, like, there are so many different types of AI. Like, there's the ChatGPT, and there's the ones that develop art, and there's the ones that do deepfakes and all that kind of stuff. It's not just, like, one AI, like, AI as a concept that you can just wipe out and, like, everything's gonna go back to normal. But I think that there should be some definitely more strict regulations on
and where would
how
you start?
AI is used. This feels like an interview.
Well, I'm just asking. I want to see your opinions. I could talk about my opinions, but I want to hear yours.
Where would I start?
How would you regulate AI growth?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a politician. I don't know how to go about that. But the changes that I would want to see, not necessarily, I don't know how to bring them about, but what I would want to see is more regulation on who can use generative AI, like the photos and the videos and stuff like that, because that, I think, is so dangerous and so insane. Like, deepfakes as a idea have been around for so long, before AI was even this advanced. Like, taking someone's face and putting it on, like, another, like, set of nudes or whatever, and, like, putting that out into the world. But now, AI is so advanced, you can take any real picture of someone and be like, take their clothes off, and, like, it's done, and now that's out in the world. So I think that that kind of software should not be accessible to, I mean, I don't know why anyone would need that, but I don't...
If it's accessible now, and it becomes unaccessible, do you think... I think it's still going to be, like, illegally done. Like, you can't really put an end to it.
That's what I'm kind of saying. Like, it's already taken such a stake in society, there's kind of no going back, which is awful. But it's the reality. Like, not every advancement that humans make in evolution is a good one. And I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say.
No.
Like, just because we're upgrading to bigger and better and shinier things doesn't mean that it's impactful in a positive way for society.
But relatively, throughout like history, every advancement has contributed to efficiency. So this could just be the next step.
It's efficient. Like, you write me a declaration of whatever the hell, and then it does that. Like, if this type of AI was available during, like, a founding fathers era, I feel like the Declaration of Independence would be AI. Like, the only reason it hasn't been used in the past is because it wasn't around.
I don't think the greatest minds use AI.
Really?
I think the way that AI is now, I think humans are still leagues above it. Maybe not the average human, but like the greatest people don't need to use AI. Do you like my hat?
You have goofy string in your hair.
That's nice.
Anyway, that's kind of all I have to say about AI. Do you have anything to add?
Well, I think even if you take AI, what is AI? It's machine learning, so when you take a word, it predicts what the next word will be. It's not creating new things, it's only reorganizing what already existed. So creativity is still going to exist,
Mm-hmm.
but sure, there might be a lot of bullshit, but there was always bullshit,
Yeah.
and there always will be bullshit. So now it just takes a smarter brain to pick out the bullshit from the good shit.
I think if AI was around during COVID, I would be so stupid and like permanently held back in middle school. Like truly. If that type of software was accessible to me when I was that young and already in such a just what seemed like such a desolate time, like I was already in bed on my freaking Google Meets like classes, just sleeping through everything.
Lot of people-
Every single
yeah.
assignment would be AI.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that with full confidence. I try not to use it now. I mean, I am not good about it always, which is a personal flaw, but
Let's go on to the next thing.
Life-
Unless you have more to say.
no. Life during COVID, how was that for you?
Oh man, life during COVID. Huh. Wake up. Stroke the chicken.
Oh my god.
Hop on Fortnite. It was what you made of it. I mean, you really did have to stay inside all day, but people did different things. I mean, you would doom scroll on your phone. It was awful, but I mean, for like a kid, like a teenage boy, just go on Fortnite with your buddies.
Yeah.
I mean, what else was there to do at that time?
I don't think I was like jerking off yet when COVID started. I didn't tap into that until later.
Cool.
You brought it up. I feel like COVID, for me, it should have been great. Or not great, that's making light of a tragedy, I guess. But, like what you said, because we were so young, like, we didn't really have any responsibilities.
No.
But I am so... The way I work, I'm so reliant on my friendships and stuff like that. I got so lonely. COVID sucked for me, because I was just alone all the time. Like, obviously, you couldn't see anyone. So I was just always here, not doing anything. And, like, video games aren't as big for girls, I guess.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that type of social outlet either. Do you remember House Party?
Oh my god. House party. Right, that was right before
like,
COVID too.
Yeah.
Go on house party, play the phone games.
Those locked rooms.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that
Get
was
invited
messy.
to a locked room.
It's
oh
like,
boy.
oh, shit's about to go down.
Oh boy.
House Party,
Different
like,
times.
I actually remember the way my stomach would hurt when I would, like, see my crush in a locked room with, like, another girl, or, like, I would get, like, waved at from someone.
I was never like a big house party person. Like I wasn't popular in house parties, is what I'm trying to say.
That was middle school?
Not so much drama for me.
Yeah.
Only nice times. At that age.
I guess that's nice. What other... Oh, there was YOLO. Do you remember that? When
No.
It was like, people post on their Snapchat story, you can slide up and say anything, like, anonymous.
Really? That's how
You don't
Snapchat
remember
used to
that?
be? I never had Snapchat.
Well, it was like a
then.
separate app, and you could post, like, a YOLO on your story. I think it was called YOLO. Check me on this. But you could post, like, a YOLO on your story, and then anyone could, like, respond to it and send you anonymous messages. And, like, people could get so mean. I, like, sometimes would send myself mean stuff just to, like, post and be like, guys, like, who's saying this?
You would actually?
Yeah, everyone did
Oh
that.
my god.
It,
I
like-
knew there was some bullshit about that.
You just said you didn't even know what that
No,
was.
like nowadays, whatever it is now, like they would post a ask
on
me a
Instagram?
question. No, like the blue thing on their Snapchat story, and it would be like, ask me a question, and it'd be like, who is your crush? And then it's like some bullshit.
I remember anytime I would post those,
they would ask some
I would
silly
always
stuff.
send them to my friends too and be like, guys, like, can you say something like no one's really sliding up? And then they'd be like, oh, like, that cat's so pretty, and I'd be like, thanks, guys. And it's like the one friend I sent it to say something. That's crazy that you don't have experience with that. I feel like that was a very important part of my middle school career.
I guess insecurity rooted in at different times. Through
Elaborate?
girls and boys' puberty.
How do you
Maybe
mean?
for you it was at middle school.
What was at middle school?
Insecurity.
Oh, that's like a
Facing
permanent
insecurity.
thing.
Or facing insecurity at a younger age than a boy would face insecurity.
Definitely. I think that definitely starts earlier for girls than it does for guys.
Yes. Well, that's also puberty. Like, girls start puberty earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Facts. Sex ed. Was that 4?
I don't know.
Alright, guys, we're almost at that 41-minute mark. 45-minute mark, I mean. We didn't do the Am I the Asshole segment.
We could do a little more. We could go 50 minutes, 55 minutes, keep it at an hour.
Or we could just
We have a nice flow.
keep hanging out and not record it.
Yeah. But I'm also hungry.
We could go get food.
I like the sound of that.
Alright, Am I the Asshole? Reddit. What do you want to eat?
Am I the asshole? The
Do you
section.
want to eat my asshole?
So, Kat, get us started.
Alright.
The first of our Am
Holy
I the
shit,
Asshole
these are
segment. Let's see.
Um,
Number 1. Say the user as well.
Wait, I should have found some before we got on here. I'm sorry,
should've.
guys. You didn't do anything.
Oh, I set all of this up. What are you talking? Okay. You're rage rating me.
Am I the... Okay. Down, boy. Am I the asshole for telling my friend what she went through wasn't traumatic, just uncomfortable?
Well, if she's reflecting on it, then she's not an asshole.
let me read it.
completely. You're reading the entire
Well,
story?
that's-
I thought that was the TLDR.
You just have to read the top?
But
That's
that
not-
was the top. You just read the TLDR.
Well, you gotta read them.
Okay, let's see if she's the asshole.
So I, 27F, and my friend slash coworker, 23F, have known each other for about 3 years. We work at the same job and share an office space together. A couple weeks ago, she came in to work late, which is super unusual for her. When I asked what is up, and if she was okay, she told me she was late because she got pulled over and got a ticket. I didn't pry too much, and... God, I can't read. I didn't pry too much after that as she seemed upset, understandably, and she put her headphones on and kept them on for most of the day. Last week, she was telling the story of why she got pulled over to me and another coworker and said it was super traumatic because the cop was being mean to her and not letting her explain. She was pulled over because she had her phone in her hand. She said she wasn't trying to change the song. She was trying to change the song. I don't like this segment.
Well, I don't think you should have read the whole part.
You only want to read the top?
Well, this is just an awful story.
Okay, you pick one.
Me? Okay. Let me show you how it's done. Am I the asshole for making my brother-in-law move his car?
That's boring.
I live
Pick
with
one
my...
with like a hate crime.
No, let me read this. Let me get into it.
Fine.
I live with my boyfriend, my sister, and her boyfriend. Our parking situation is very difficult, but the parking space is very limited, and the driveway only fits 3 cars, and all of the cars are obviously in the driveway. Around 2 a.m., I got a long text from my sister calling us inconsiderate and criticizing us for not leaving the driveway spot for her boyfriend.
Does the boyfriend live there?
Understanding. No.
Oh, so why would he get a spot?
I'm understanding that it's frustrating to get home that late and have to park farther away, but there wasn't any street space available when we got home. What bothers me is that we have to make this sacrifice almost every day so we can have the driveway spot. And the night that we couldn't do it, we were treated like we were the assholes. So, is she the asshole?
No. If it's not like a pattern or a normal thing, then I think that that's fine. Like, you should take turns. Why should one person get the driveway every day? If there's not enough driveway spots to fit everyone's car, then you should rotate them out. No?
But also, first come, first serve.
That too. And they got there first.
If they got the spot, it's their spot. I mean, even if you live there, if you do live there, you should have a reserved spot.
That could be annoying, because, like, what if one of your roommates is, like, a night shift nurse, and they always get home at fucking 3 in the morning, and, like, they never have a spot?
It was very late in the night.
Well, what was he doing? Was he, like, at a club, or...?
Didn't get into that part.
I think we don't have enough information to determine who is that.
We can agree on that. Is there anything else? Anything else we have to get into?
I think I'm good.
Everything in the list?
Well, you said you didn't want to answer my gay questions.
I did not say that I didn't want to answer it. I just said that they were stupid.
Nah, we covered... Oh! If our group chat we've talked about this before, definitely, just not on camera. If we were to get in, like, a crash in the woods, or...
Crash in the woods.
Like a plane crash.
Okay.
Or a horror movie. Who's dying and who's living. And the only reason that I was thinking maybe not put this in was, one, if we get a wide audience, they're not going to know who we're talking about. And two, if we get a limited audience, our friends might be offended.
They'll be okay.
Yeah, they got thick skin.
Okay.
So, who's dying first? Ronnie?
Well, we're not including us.
We're not?
No.
We're
Not
like
including us.
the hecklers from the Muppets.
We're the narrators.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's dying first?
Ronnie. That's like an obvious answer. Unless we're going, like, not horror movie trope.
Not horror movie trope. Nope.
Just based on,
in that
like,
scenario,
actual
Crash in the Woods.
Persona?
Yes.
Okay.
Who is dying first? Jess.
I was gonna say that.
Jess is dying first.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jess.
Actually, let's pull it up.
Rest in peace, Jess.
Jess, I love you.
You're gone.
Yeah. Actually, we haven't... This group chat has not been active in a long time.
I know. I'm trying to remember names, mostly.
Well, because I was talking to Henry.
And who's
he
living?
was
Probably
saying,
either, like, Royce or Johnny.
What? They're gonna be so stoned out of their mind, they can't tell a bear from each other. Like...
That's funny.
Thanks. This is why we're starting a podcast.
Play the left check.
Every time! Okay. Vinny's gotta go. What is she doing here? Sorry.
Honestly, Jess is dying, and...
Gabby.
No, are we going in order, or just naming one person that lives and dies? Because that's what I was doing. So probably...
Wait,
probably
one
Johnny
person
lives.
that's... What? Why?
Why? Is that a bad pick?
No. Why, though?
Because...
I feel like Henry's gonna live. He's always
they always take pictures in, like, the woods and
Bro,
shit.
Henry's always going fucking hiking in, like, the Poconos and the Adirondacks and all that bullshit.
Yeah, so does Johnny. Does he not? Or is it
Johnny
performative?
goes rock climbing at, like, some indoor gym.
Dude, rock climbers, that's different strength. Crazy strong, those guys.
Okay, it doesn't matter how strong you are.
Same
if
with
there's
wrestlers.
A bear.
Wrestlers are very strong. What's with the bears?
We're in the
bears
woods.
in the woods. I don't know. The bears are like the last of my problems. If I was in the woods, personally.
So, you think Royce is gonna live?
Sure.
And also Johnny?
Sure.
And anybody else? I think Henry would live.
Yeah, Henry could live.
Maybe.
But also...
He ran track
bigger people have more survivability.
Survivability. If you were there, do you think
Like
you
Ronnie.
would live?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna say yes.
But would you actually?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't buy it.
You don't have to buy it. I wasn't selling it.
I got the right one.
That's...
I feel like Puka's gonna die.
I don't know. If it was like a horror movie trope, he would
I mean-
make it to the end.
I feel like we would all die.
Oh, well, that's very bleak.
Like, and there'd be one final girl. Like, that's what... Final girl. But who would it be?
Leah. If it's a horror
Why?
movie trope, it's
I-
always Leah.
I don't agree with your picks.
So what are your picks?
Not including us.
Not including us.
Final girl.
Oh, maybe Colette too. Forgot about Colette.
Probably Henry.
You said final girl.
That's just what it's called. Like, the last person standing.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, well, Henry's that's a safe
He's
pick.
a nature
That's
guy.
a very safe
What?
pick.
It's a smart pick.
That's a safe pick.
What, should I pick a dumb one?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a question more for like debating. Not for
You know what we should talk
That's
about?
fine.
We
It's
should talk
fine.
about tariffs on imported products from other
tariffs
countries
on
like
imported
China.
products. I think they incentivize work within the country.
Oh, that was your cue to do your outro.
Oh, it was? Okay.
I think that's all we have time for today,
that's
guys.
all we have time for today.
I'm
Thank
really
you for
hungry.
tuning in to the Sam and Cat experience. Now you do the acapella. Sound like a monkey.
Bruh. You do a cappella.
Thank you.